Hi, I'm Mary Ellen Jenkins. I am a child passenger safety technician here at North Oaks Health System, and I am joined by another technician this afternoon, Jody. We're here today to talk with you about the new car seat laws that will take effect in Louisiana August 1st, 2019. And what we do here at North Oaks is also offer a free service in terms of child safety, and we will meet with you by appointment to make sure your child is traveling safely. We will show you how to put your child in the seat correctly and also how to install your seat correctly. What we have here is a rear-facing infant carrier. This is something that many families use at the beginning, and these actually work from birth, and many of them go up to 35 pounds. A lot of people don't use them long enough, really, because you want to use them as long as you can. I know it's hard to carry 35 pounds, but what you want to watch for, not only the weight limit, but also the height limit. And the way we know that they're too long, it has nothing to do with their legs. That's fine. We're watching their head. Once their head gets to be about 1 inch from the top, then you need to move to your next seat, which would be a convertible rear-facing seat. As far as the child in the seat, we have the child has street clothes, arms and legs are free. Straps should be at or a little bit below the shoulders. Straps should also be tight. I shouldn't be able to pinch any material at the shoulder. This chest plate is high, even with the armpit. That helps with neck extension in terms of a car crash. So a rear-facing seat like this is used by many families when children are first born. And again, we want you to use them up into the weight limit of the seat. This is a convertible seat. This seat is used for children, can be used for children from birth up to the weight limit of the seat, which in many cases, as with this one, is up to 40 pounds. It is often used by parents who may transition from using a carrier for their infant to the rear facing, because we do want to keep our kids rear facing as long as possible. And again, a seat like this will accommodate up to 40 pounds. In order to ensure that your child is properly restrained in a rear-facing car seat, you want to make sure of a few things. First off, the straps need to be at or a little bit below the shoulders. They need to be tight, and you check that by doing what we call a pinch test at the shoulders. If I can pinch material, then the straps are too loose. The chest plate needs to be high, even with the armpits. This helps with head extension in a car crash. This is a forward-facing seat, and this is what you use once your child has outgrown their rear-facing seat and they are at least 2 years of age or have reached the weight limit of their rear-facing seat. Now, in a forward-facing seat, we have a 5-point harness system, and then there's many things you want to check on this. You want to make sure your shoulder straps are at or above the shoulders. And as far as tightness of your straps, the way you check is what we call the pinch test. We grab them at the shoulder, and if we can pinch material, then that strap is too loose. The chest plate here is high. It's even with the armpit, and that's an important term in terms of head extension in a car crash. Once your child has outgrown the 5-point harness system, the next step would be a booster seat. Now, these are available in either a high back or a low back, and what they do is they help position the adult seat belt to fit the child properly. With this young man, you can see that this belt fits him across the shoulder and goes across the center of his chest. Then your lap portion of the belt fits across his upper thighs rather than over his abdomen. We don't want to make sure it doesn't cross over the abdomen, because in a car crash that could be a problem.
If your child is 9 years old and has outgrown a booster seat and can pass a 5-point test, they may be able to sit in the rear seat of the vehicle. The 5-point test includes having their lower back sit flush against the seat, having their knees bend at the edge of the seat, and having their feet sit flat on the floor. Their shoulder belt needs to go across their shoulder and across their chest, and their lap belt needs to go across their upper thighs. These are the 5 steps that the child needs to meet in order to ride safely in the rear seat of the vehicle until at least the age of 13.
If a child can be placed in more than one category, use the more protective category. All child safety seats must be used according to the manufacturer's instructions.